you would always hope for a best of three, but all things considered, it's good to weed out the weaker teams first, so you get bangers later on.
Oh yes,
But
that is
I
very
do
true.
think that today might be closer than you would think, because there's some decent rankings in here. I would say the biggest difference is probably in jungle, gold versus diamond. The rest are pretty even, all things considered.
I mean, that's exactly what we like to see when things are very similarly matched. We're gonna get some very exciting matchups and competition going, as opposed to there being gaps in knowledge and experience and skill. So, I mean, aside from the jungle, are there any roles in particular you're gonna keep an eye on?
I know Danny Linium. He's a bit of a cheeser, really solid top laner. I think that would be an interesting matchup. I don't know too much about the other top laner, but he's also a master in here. So I would say
Okay.
that's probably the lane to watch. But that being said, we're already in draft.
Yeah.
I guess it's just gonna be Cassante versus Cho'Gath, which is the opposite of interesting.
Oh, nothing like a good noodle fight in the top lane. Running in, full speed ahead. Oh
Oh,
my
that's a
goodness,
good
what is
skin
that?
right there.
What is that skin?
That's a great skin.
I've never seen that. Holy moly.
I think it's a Toy Gat. I think.
Oh my goodness. That thing is so ugly. I kind of like it. Wow. Look at that thing. He's even got like
Electrocute Poppy. Okay.
he's even got the what's it called? Like you know that little claw. I don't know if you ever had it, but as a kid I used to have that claw thing, you know, like the one you pick up the trash with. Well, it was for kids. That's what it looks like. That's pretty cool. I'm a fan. I like that. But yes, yeah, looking at the runes, you said electrocute Poppy. What? What's that
Yeah, I
about?
mean, I guess it's buffed, right? It's really strong, but I mean, maybe it
Definitely.
makes sense. I like Phase Rush better though.
There's a chance to see a rune like that electrocute. I mean, it points out that there's going to be a lot of aggression coming out from Poppy. So, yeah, we shall see if Poppy is going to be hyper aggressive, trying to get any catches in the lane. But at level 1, all you can do is watch as the game
level
starts
2
fairly
too.
even.
I think mid is going to be a thrilling matchup. Ari versus Talia. Kind of
Oh
a
yes.
who can wave clear harder.
I mean, at these early hours of the game, early seconds rather.
3 hours. I don't want to be here that long.
The most exciting thing that we can pay attention to is how the jungler's path at the moment. You know, seeing what camps they opt for and where they end up as they.
Pathing bot for the Jarvan makes sense. You wanna make plays with the Poppy, of course. I don't think Sejuani has like any good ganking potential. Maybe you can gank Talia, but she has to E, so it's kind of hard. You just want to look for objectives with the Sejuani here.
Yeah, I mean, the only time I think we'll see a mid gank here is if Jarvan opts for it after Raptors and clearly doesn't. Moves on to the red buff. As you see pokes coming out here from both bot laners here. Great recall. Well, not recall, but the... What was it called when he pulls the feathers in? I can't remember. Retrieve? I don't know.
Color? Feather color. Something like
That's
that.
the one. So something like that. Good stuff
I think
with that.
blade color is Irelia, and feather color is Saya.
I'm just going to call it a feather recall because he recalls the feathers. Well, hold on a minute. Forget the feathers. Jarvan in the bot lane. Oh, we're seeing movements towards... I mean, if you look at the minimap, while Cassante fights Cho, movements onto Sejuani here. Oh, Waterboy doesn't even bother flashing, goes down first. With the kill going to Poppy, as that's first blood for Troll Petrol.
Yeah, might just pick up a straight at Dirk, just go hard on the electrocute here. What about Hubris on Poppy? That sounds interesting.
I mean, we'll see what they choose to do. Yeah. I mean, with 400 gold in your pocket, or sorry, 300, it's not 400 anymore. The sky's the limit. You can do anything.
Yeah, Riot changed a lot of things. First Blood, 300 gold. Now they remove Hextech chests.
Oh, did you hear that they're coming back?
Yeah, it's the peer pressure.
Everybody rejoice. Hextech chests are coming back. But you know what isn't coming back is the time we wasted watching Cho'Gath fight Cassante in this top lane. Surprisingly enough, actually, speaking of, Cho'Gath is performing fairly well. I guess that's just the benefit of the Cho passive at work.
Yeah, I don't think Cassante has the damage to cut through Cho'Gath's sustain. You can do the same thing with Warwick against Cassante. How to sustain it. But it might be really bad from Poppy here.
Oh my goodness, Poppy overextending far too much. Donates the double buff desire.
That was disgusting.
Oh, hold on a minute. It's not over though. Lulu managing to. Oh my goodness! With the
Wait, he
last
actually killed. He flashed after and killed.
Yeah.
Wait, he didn't flash after. Wait, what killed the
No,
Jinx
he did.
there?
He flashed after the auto.
No,
which
Lulu,
is
Lulu still had flash up.
Oh no, yeah, Lulu didn't flash. It was Jinx that flashed. It's still really unfortunate to see. I mean, flashing after Lulu auto with the picks following you after. And great performance though.
Picks into Airy that killed him. Meanwhile, Red Team is taking the dragon from this prio.
Yeah.
Very well secured. Replay coming up here for you guys to see how this played out. I mean, I think that was a fair engage there from Poppy, but extending far too much there. Overstaying your welcome.
It also was a very good polymorph from the Lulu, so Jinx couldn't do any damage.
Oh my
goodness. I think Airy killed her there on the back end.
Yeah.
Oh, it may have been. Yeah, I think you're right. Airy coming in as the third companion for Lulu. My goodness, how many more does she need? But yeah, very nice double kill in the bot lane. Despite it not being a double kill, it was 2 kills collected, so I'm counting it as a double kill. Well done for the GROMP support group bot lane there. Grabs here though, being picked up by PETROL in response to that dragon. That was really nice. Wow.
Damage is caught jerking off in the mid lane. Not paying attention at all. Ooh, didn't just fall short on the Sejuani there.
The PETROL team are definitely outside of the bot lane. I want to add, they're definitely performing. Cassante here turning up the heat as well.
Yeah, he already based with all for MR now. Cho'Gath still has to base.
Oh my goodness,
nice
flashes in. Oh, unlucky though, doesn't find the kill there as Cho flashes away. I mean, that will be a developing story as the lane goes on. Cho and Cassante will endlessly be slapping each other. They both have grasp as well. We didn't even point that out. That's a big deal. Oh, the silence though. Managing to find Cassante, trying to recall on the base.
Well. Stun coming out. No more feast on Cho'Gath. Maybe now? Okay.
There it is. The feast coming out from Cho with the help of the Sejuani ult. Ari tried to dash in to help out as well.
And that must suck for Cassante. He just blowed his flash.
Ooh.
Double nuggets from folks coming out from the Cassante, and Cho'Gath hasn't even based yet. Just keeps on farming.
Somebody needs to tell him that no matter how many cloaks you build. Oh my goodness, that was huge. Very nicely played by Talia there.
When's the last time you've seen a Talia solo kill over and over again? This is crazy. Talia's 3-0.
I mean, Z-Man is really showing his proficiency on Talia right now. Absolutely handling both well, not even laners, because Sejuani's a free roamer, but both players just completely handled by, just by Talia alone. Crazy.
You love to see it.
Absolutely. I mean, as you pointed out earlier, the biggest skill gap is currently in this mid lane. Great ult there to escape. But I mean, yeah, that will naturally occur, you know, because of that difference. But the rest of the lanes do seem to be performing somewhat evenly. You know, bot lane are fairly even despite the CS gap. Top lane, I mean, I don't know about you, but this is looking a bit one-sided. But never mind. Shouldn't have opened my mouth.
Does have the
Linear
W
activates
reset
the
on
whole.
the ultimate.
Wow. See, just when you think you know what's gonna happen, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, nice on the feather storm there.
Oh my god.
Coming out as well, picking up another kill on the Jarvan here. Can they redive? Jinx is very low.
Oh my
How
goodness.
does he keep landing these flips? This is illegal. What?
I mean, he's very clearly really confident in you know, in the champion. So yeah, great stuff to Z-Man there, sending Ari back to base. I mean, goodness, I'm still lost for words that Jarvan just got completely blown up in that bot lane. You know, it entered the lane trying to provide a gank for his laners, and yeah, just got blown up for it.
Yeah, Jarvan hasn't accomplished a lot yet, aside from the early invade on Sejuani. Haven't seen him too active on the map. You would think he can just push the advantage with his Dahlia being so far ahead.
I mean, it's quite funny that you say that, considering that Jarvan is ahead in CS and has the same amount of kill participations as Waterboy does. So yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one. How despite the fact that he's apparently ahead, still, you know, still presence hasn't been felt as much. But
Jarvan is a great job security jungler, I would like to call it. So you can just throw out your E, not participate at anything, and get a free assist anyway.
oh my goodness, another knockback coming out from Z-Man, but good response from Immortal there, managing to land the charm.
Flip actually didn't connect to the rocks, so didn't get the stun off.
I
think that Sejuani is mega dead though. You can just collapse on the Sedge if you want to.
Ooh.
You're leaving it very long. Ooh, he almost managed to steal it. Poppy actually saves the Sejuani.
Send him Sejuani packing. Thanks for your help. See you later. Here's the check. Go buy something nice. As the Troll Petrol team secure the second dragon, but that will be their first. Yeah, very even so far, which is
been a very sketchy fight there.
Yeah, I thought with Bomber being approached by 3 members of the Petrol team, never mind that. Flash E from Poppy. Zaya comes out to preserve her life. The Jinx rocket missing though.
Oh my god! Still a
Poppy
return
will pay.
kill from the Zaya here though.
Oh yes, paying for her life with Zaya's, and a great shutdown coming out there as well by Jinx. Edge missing as well onto Z-Man.
You know what? You can also just play Vi and your R won't miss.
That is a great point. I mean, you have to give commendations for attempts. You know, it was a good try, but unfortunately not landing there. But hey, you can't have it all, right? You can't have all the gold in the bot lane and then all the gold in the mid lane. You know?
You have to make sacrifices.
Yeah. Does seem to be swinging into the favor of the Troll Petrol team. Looking at these items coming out as well. I mean, Talia is almost completed, or has almost completely finished stacking that tier on 320 stacks at the moment.
Mart's still on the Cho'Gath here. He's gonna get insanely tanky. Just keep farming the stacks on this Xante here.
Yeah.
A little replay from the top play. I think Poppy gets a really nice E here on the Zaya.
Oh, I think this was, really nicely done. Those feathers, nobody expected them to come back with so much damage. Poppy paying the price for it there. Yeah, well played by the Troll Petrol team, managing to close out both kills there. However, at the cost of their Poppy, which is unfortunate, but You can't have it all.
Yeah, Poppy not having the best game. Actually, still sitting on the support item while ADF Bomba already has his Dreammaker, I think. Is that Dreammaker? I can't remember what all the support items are called. I don't play support.
I wish I could tell you. I have no idea, but it is definitely the thing of dreams for Bomba to be picking it up. Oh, Immortal is out of mana here though. Jinx has approached the lane too.
If he levels up soon, it's fine because he gets mana back at Lost Chapter. But... also, 2-level lead in the mid lane is crazy.
That is a good point. I mean, look, that's something we kind of expect, right? Looking at the score difference, especially the CS difference as well, which is another factor of that. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that Z-Man is currently having a really comfortable first game here.
Also, is this a sub mid laner? Because Fanta Enjoyer is listed as mid laner Platinum. Happy Immortal is the sub indeed, and he's bronze. That makes a lot of sense.
Well, look, despite the rank managing to land a really good charm there, as this top lane brawl is currently playing out. Endlessly headbutting each other. And the first turret is going to go to the Troll Petrol team. Very nicely done there.
Open up the meta a lot.
Yeah,
that's so much prio on the dragons here.
It's a really, really big deal. I mean, not many people understand the importance of the mid lane turret, you know. But yeah, that falling first is massive for the Petrol team. Opening up the map entirely, having no problems with crossing the river now, or no issues rather. They're completely unrestricted to roam about as much as they want and put vision wherever they want.
It allows you to ward so much deeper as well, and do things like this with objectives over the wall.
Oh, absolutely. Rift Herald
actually
there being
gonna
picked up.
give up the dragon here. That's gonna be a free stack to the Cho'Gath, I think.
Well, I mean, they just started it though, and it seems as though the Troll Petrol team may be coming down. No, doesn't seem like it. Yeah.
No ult on Cho'Gath, so I don't know why he's here then. I mean, they commit 5 for dragon, but they're gonna lose. No, they're not gonna lose the mid tower.
He was there for the moral support. That's what it was.
Oh, they actually are losing mid tower. Oof. What about top lane tower? Mentalia's roaming up here. Maybe he can hit it a couple times.
I don't know, XD. It looks like that top turret is gonna fall as well. If Cassante keeps beating on it. Meanwhile, Pizzazz in the bot lane. Great flash again. Oh my goodness. Wilbur absolutely trying to work for that MVP. Oh my god. Wow. Hold on. No, Pizzazz is the MVP after that. Flash E to get the instant execute onto Jinx. Says, I'm not going down without a coin purse in my pocket. Wow.
Wait, he actually went to Infinity Edge first. Is that why he did so much damage there?
Yeah, I mean, it is likely. Can the can the feathers crit? Is that possible?
I don't think they E crits, but it's skills of crit. That makes sense.
Okay, well then. I'd imagine that probably did a fair amount of the heavy lifting on that. I mean, it was like 1 minute. Jinx was there, and then blink and she's gone.
Yeah, this is the second time Pizzazz actually managed to turn a 1v2.
Yeah, I don't know if turn is the right word, but definitely manages to find a way to to get something out of it as opposed to just dying for nothing.
ADF is walking in there. He's gonna fall to the almost.
Yeah, having no choice but to use that ult. Cho'Gath has entered jungle. Whoa, Talia getting demolished, devoured completely. Jarvan jumps in, uses his ult to hold 2 people, but dies for that as well. Pro Petrol bot lane on the run. They want no smoke in it. Hold on a minute though. Oh, very nicely done. Pizzazz taking a rocket.
fights are if they have a front line like this with the Sejuani and the Cho'Gath.
Yeah, I mean, it's only going to get even worse for the Troll Petrol team as the game goes on. That front line continues to stack up and get, you know, even bigger, even chunkier with the Lulu ult behind them as well. It's going to be scary.
5K lead. I would think at least 2K of it is on Natalia, if not more.
I mean, looking at, hold on a minute.
Oh, really? Oh my god, such nice kiting here from Zaya. It's gonna fall anyway.
And the Lulu ult coming in clutch as well, but doesn't manage to keep them alive. Hold on a minute. Suddenly the entirety of the GROMP support group has entered this bot lane as well, saying, hey, we're here too. We can show up as well. Loads of back and forth going out there, but in the end, only the two ADCs going down. I mean, it seems like an endless tug of war here. How many? Yeah, it's like both AD carries trying to outdo each other with who can die the most amount of times.
I mean, I know who's the better AD carry in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Pizzazz definitely is putting on the show.
I'm bench pressing, that's for sure.
I mean, look at that. The great job there forcing the ult from Lulu. And then just chases down. This is all entirely blind as well. The GROMP support group had no vision on this, so they had no idea, or both teams had no idea who was on the other side. So just, yeah, both teams just endlessly throwing out spells, you know, yeah, butting heads against whoever shows up. But GROMP support group with a numbers advantage there. And yeah, this is the second rumble that we had. Great ult there from Z-Man, trying to get a catch, however completely oblivious to how many people were willing to show up. Bomba coming in with the clutch ult, tried to help out there, but yeah, then from here
this Cho'Gath is turning into a bit of a problem. Also, just great kiting and mechanics there from the Zaya.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Zaya is really performing so far. Oh my goodness, look at those grubs. Another Talia ult coming out. Forces the flash for Ari. Pizzazz throwing out the ult, but doesn't manage to find a kill.
That was very
ult coming out there, but yeah, nothing really happened aside from 2 turrets going down. And hold on a minute, GROMP support group on this Atacon.
I mean, this is smart. You get the revive buff on 5 and trade it for a second dragon. That's not bad at all. You can get so much temper from that. Maybe push a mid tower.
Hate to break it to you, XD, but that's a 3rd dragon, I believe. Or is it not?
No, what's the second?
Oh wait, no, sorry, yeah, that's Troll Petrol picking up a 2nd dragon. Yes, okay, my bad. Yeah, I mean that's a valid trade.
Really nice kiting from the side again. Did have to blow the flash though from that pressure of Cassante. Oh, Cassante moment.
Happy Immortal caught out there, but just walks away with a couple bruises. Not too bad. I mean, you know what is looking bad is that gold difference that you touched on at the moment. It's in at 5,000. Oh, it's maintained 5,000 for quite a while now. Yeah, look at these the gold differences as well. Top, jungle, mid, you know, and even support for the Troll Petrol team currently have a gold lead on their counterparts. The only member of the GROMP support group that is really outdoing the lane opponent is Pizzazz with this Zaya sitting at almost 10,000 gold. Yeah, definitely performance Sedge ult completely wide there, doesn't hit anything.
I mean, the jinx is on that Moroccan internet, so it's not the greatest.
GROMP support group
oh my god, the artificial damage is insane here. Can he actually kill the...
Oh my goodness.
Well, good flip coming out on the Sejuani. Not that tanky yet.
absolutely not.
I think you just kill yourself here. Withdraw. Yeah.
That was a really big knock up. But Cassante is all in on this limping Gromp support group team. Chases after the Lulu up top there. That's the Atakan. Oh man, Atakan definitely doing all the heavy lifting for these guys. Sending them packing back to base. I mean, lucky for them, at least they had that buff. So no gold goes over to the Petrol team. But that is still a team fight lost in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, they didn't even get mid tower from it. The Cho'Gath maybe overforced it a bit too hard.
Yeah, they definitely committed.
Oh my god!
Goodness.
Okay, never look in Sejuani again.
That was a bit of a crazy ult. Just went completely wide. Okay, hold on a minute. Round 2, no Atakan buffs. They thought, you know what? We lost the previous team fight. This time we'll win. As Waterboy with the Lulu ult is going to be the first one to fall. Pro Petrol now chasing the running team. Salsin sitting in that bush trying to get a pick, hoping they would run in, but Hoppy falling to Happy Immortal. Meanwhile, Bomber eyes.
Life.
Well,
oh, still died. Big night.
I'm honestly very impressed that despite the despite how that was going, the Gromp support group still managed to take walk out with 2. That's crazy.
I'm more surprised that even after Sejuani misses, they still decide to just push up on the tower without minions and take a fight. That was an interesting decision right there.
Yeah, it's very, very questionable at the moment as to why the Gromp support group decided to funnel all of every single team member straight down that mid lane once again. You know, there's 0 lane presence on either side lane. I mean, as you can see that the lanes are, being pushed up against them. They're not doing much to counter this, and playing ARAM isn't the way. I think.
I mean, the average elo in this lobby is Emerald Plus. So I guess you would expect that they might not be the most mindful players.
Tiny ARAM it is. As this Baron is now being focused by the Troll Petrol team.
Even checking it all.
Yeah, no members of the Gromp support group around there. Inkward in the pit. Troll Petrol take that Baron entirely for free. Now we're gonna, I'd imagine we're about to see a massive push come from that team. Just as I mentioned with the lack of lane presence, or not lane presence, but the side lanes just have been completely neglected by Gromp support group, securing that 3rd dragon there. Very nicely done.
Can we see how many stacks the Cho'Gath has?
I think we're gonna have to hope that yes, Mr. Darklord will have to inform us how many stacks he's currently sitting on. But I can tell you, looking at him, not even level 16, he is probably on at least.
Look at that googly eyes.
I say like 8. He's got at least maybe 9 stacks at the moment.
That's like great skin.
I didn't even notice the googly eyes.
I think he's showing it, but I can't see it on the overlay.
Okay, we've just got word from production. Cho'Gath currently sitting on 11 stacks at the moment. I mean, that's big. At this current point in time, that's a big deal. And once he hits level 16, that's going to get even bigger. But what isn't going to get, what is also getting bigger is the amount of deaths that Immortal has there getting caught out. Meanwhile, Linium on this Cassante also gets caught out, but the Cassante effect manages to save his life.
Give a tower for this as well. Oh, this might be actually really bad. Cassante has no ult anymore.
I mean, you say that, but
great flip actually.
oh
Jinx
my
reset.
goodness. Zaya ult comes out. Will he recall the feathers? Yes, he does. That's a clean double kill. Oh my goodness. Pizzazz really running the clinic in this game, despite being constantly down. Gets the third kill as well. Just endlessly pulling it back.
Oh, he actually almost killed something there as well.
I mean, that was a good attempt right there by Salsin, but wow. What a turnout.
Linium is taking a lot of pressure on this Cassante.
Yeah, Linium really is. Oh, I mean, he's doing what Cassante does best. Replay right here of fight. I mean, you see here how you got. Yeah, you got all 5 members of the Troll Petrol team running through, well, running around the skirts of your base, and while Pizzazz definitely was able to perform here, it didn't really seem like it was the best option for the support group team to try. I mean, even there, Salsin going in for a last minute desperate ult, hoping that he could, you know, burst Cassante, but it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, I think he thought he would have died anyway. Talia maybe. I think if he backed off, he probably would be okay. Oh, Waterboy. I have to stun Cassante here. Just run away. Just run. Yeah, all good. I think the game is just kind of heading towards Mountain Soul. Don't think anything is going to happen until then, unless there's some crazy picks happening.
Yeah, they're definitely going to need something drastic to turn this around. If you were on the GROMP support team right now, what would be something you'd be looking for? Maybe a poppy pick like that. Oh my goodness! All right. Well, Waterboy definitely was listening. He said, "You know what? I know what to do. Let me show you." Shut down as well. Oh, but hold on a minute. Jinx is active. Oh. D-Man as well with a really clean ult there, closing the gap, preventing his escape. But this whole time while this is all happening, the secluded Pathos hammering away at this in here, managing to cure it. Says, you know what? I'm not done. Square up. I'll fight you. Jinx with the flash there doesn't find the kill onto Happiest Immortal. Great ult coming out from Pathos there though. Dives the Lulu under the Nexus turret and says, you know what? I've had enough. I'm just gonna make my leave. And that's it.
Yeah, so same with the Eclipse and the Sundered Sky as well.
Yeah, that was
here to defend this tower.
Ari definitely not having the best game at the moment. 100 CS gap. 2-3. I mean, 2-3. Look, it's not that bad of a score, but when your opponent is currently 6-1, it's not the greatest either. Troll Petrol are now eyeing up this dragon.
I mean, if Cho'Gath walks in here and just presses R, it's cool.
Well, unfortunately for Cho, there won't be anything to press R on aside from a member of the Troll Petrol team, but coming the fossil himself, he is now the Petrol as he falls to all 5 members.
I think it's going to be hard for GROMP support group to win at this point when Jinx keeps getting these resets on these items.
Yeah, Jinx definitely has reached that point where she is a massive damage threat. And look at that, absolutely bursting down the Baron. No smite needed as well. Troll Petrol securing the 2nd Baron of the game. Z-Man just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna drift through the rift.
He's trying to cut them off for a potential engage here. Selenium flashes in and completely whiffs it. It's a master player for you.
And that was a flash for a flash. Oh, but the knockup coming out onto Sejuani. 180 kg has turned his attentions and bench presses the ball and Sejuani herself.
Zarya ulted, for what reason? For the Talia flip maybe?
I mean, is this entirely possible? Probably was about to get caught with something, but used the ult to save her life. There's now Baron enhanced minions are knocking on this mid lane inhib turret, which is now no longer there. Inhib now under threat as Cho rooted in place, unable to run anywhere, flashes in, trying to get something, gets the Jinx. Really nice pick. Hold on a minute, Jarvan locking down 3 members of the support group though. Linium falls as well, and so does Pathos. Wilbert being the only survivor alongside Z-Man. Oh wow, that damage was huge. Wow.
Oh, he flashes and dies anyway. Oh, you hate to see it.
I think the most tragic thing there was seeing that Z-Man missed his W and his E, and still Pizzazz took a massive amount of damage.
Yeah, Talia Q is 110% AP ratio, I think. So.
Oh
just
my goodness.
Like a nuke later on.
Yeah, I mean that definitely, definitely showed. But replay right here of that inhib fight, we see, yeah, Salson really dived in, trying to be the hero of the team, and that Jinx going down definitely turned the tides of this fight.
And this Cho'Gath has to be running on insane dopamine right now.
Oh my goodness. And yeah, really unfortunate flash right there from Pizzazz. But when you are the only member on your team to have double-digit kills, I'd imagine you would also want to be the one to try and make the most plays. So, yeah. Understandable.
As a Zarya, I don't know. I don't think it's worth just using your flash like that.
Especially when you have so much utility.
Yeah, like you wanna keep your summoners and just try to get them to bait into you and get the feather callers going. That's obviously where the most value is for Zarya, right?
Oh yes, for sure.
But hitting like a E flash on Zarya is also insane dopamine. As Linium gonna die here.
Wow, Linium got absolutely busted. My goodness.
Oh. And Z-Man is doing so much balls.
Yeah, Z-Man really is performing a lot here. Pumping out a lot of damage alongside that Jinx.
I think the Jarvan isn't really pulling the trigger as much. He could have just ulted in there. No flash on Zarya.
Waterboy trying to find something. Z-Man sending
no
him away,
flash
saying, you know what, I'm gonna leave. Oh,
okay, get the flash out.
Yeah, really good stuff there, forcing the flash from Z-Man. And now...
I mean, this ult is not gonna do anything on popping.
He just wants to spin the hammer, that's all. You know? Let you know how cool the hammer looks.
That's true. At least he will have it backed up for Soul Point. TP coming out for Sante. I mean, it said Sejuani really should keep pace checking this at the smite.
Yeah, Waterboy definitely overextending a little bit there, especially with the lack of vision that they have. This is not something you should be trying to do. But hold on a minute. Athos is in the back line of the GROMP support group, while Salson is trying to face the back line of the Troll Petrol team. Waterboy being the first to go down to Jinx. Meanwhile, Salson on that choke will fall. Oh! Wow, what a great rocket there from bench press. And he secures a triple kill.
And Talia's already in the game.
Oh, flash comes out from Bomba. Won't do much to escape, unfortunately. Dia already there, as you mentioned. That's a clean ace from the Troll Petrol team as they very convincingly close out that first. Yeah, wow. Game one to Troll Petrol.
Yeah,